You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Against the wind. We were running against the wind. We were young and strong. We were running.
Oh, here we go. 10:13 at the time. Get over here, piece of paper. A staple event that I'm excited to talk about, the 34th annual Olde Alton Craft Fair. We got Dave, Joanna, Cass, Blake in studio, a full house. I'm loving this, and we're gearing up towards Christmas season. How's everyone doing today?
Good.
Hanging in there? Has it warmed up yet? Because they said the weather would be nicer, but I don't know. It was a little chilly at 6 when I left today.
It's a nice November day, so.
That's true. It is November. I got to keep telling myself that. Well, this is exciting. Every year, our family marks in our calendar the Olde Alton Craft Fair because it really is become such a staple event for so many people, a part of their holiday shopping routines. And take me through this. So December 2nd through the 3rd, this is on again. And Dave and Blake, right off the bat, how are we feeling about this?
I think we're pretty good. We'll have about 175 to 180 crafters this year.
Wow.
And I think they're ranging from six different states, from Tennessee to Texas to Kentucky to Wisconsin, and of course Illinois and Missouri. So
what do you attribute that to? Because it's not very often that a high school is able to pull off multi-state vendors to come and be a part of this.
I'm not going to take any credit for it. We've had some wonderful predecessors that started the fair 34 years ago. And we've took it over from two other couples 6 or 7 years ago, something like that, and have been arranging it. But they really laid the groundwork for it and made the show what it is. We haven't done too much to it since then. We've just rolled with their model and try to provide a great venue for our crafters.
Absolutely. And Alton Band and Orchestra Builders, take me through that, because every year I see the acronym, which I think is the best. Everyone knows A.B.O.B,
Right. Now, A.B.O.B's celebrating its 75th year.
Wow.
We started back in 1948. So if I do the math right, 2023 is 75 years. And A.B.O.B simply supports the instrumental music program in the Alton School District for students fourth grade through seniors in high school.
That's really cool because, time and time again, it seems like, and I'm a former sports guy myself. My dad coaches at Alton High, but it seems like athletes and athletic programs get a lot of funding and a lot of love. But to have this, especially for your guys' system and program, I mean, it's very rich in talent and rich in just promise, too. I mean, Alton has a fantastic music program and department as a whole, but the band program is fantastic. And to support it's a huge thing. And I'm glad we can be a part of it.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, Alton's I think known for its musical program
100%.
in the area, and A.B.O.B's happy to support that.
Without a doubt.
So.
Well, and Blake, take me through this. So being a part of, being the band director, how is it exciting for you, to have this craft fair where you have hundreds of vendors coming in, hundreds of families coming in and supporting this and supporting your guys' goal?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, we can't thank the community and all of our supporters, especially our A.B.O.B board and everyone that puts in so many hours of work to support the arts, because as you mentioned, sometimes the arts kind of fall to the wayside as far as financial support goes. So we're really, really lucky and blessed to have A.B.O.B there with us to support us along the way. And they do everything from help us supply instruments and supply even transportation for our students to go to different events throughout the state with the marching band competitions and everything else. So we can't thank A.B.O.B's support enough. And this craft fair is huge for us. It's our biggest fundraiser of the year, so we can provide quality instruction, quality instruments for all the students who wish to be involved in the great program we do have.
Well, absolutely. And on top of that, too, just circling back and touching on the board, is it okay if we shout out some of the board members? Because this is a great thing.
Well, it's a huge event for us.
Yeah.
And my wife and I simply take care of the crafters, but there are other volunteers, a big handful of people that take care of the kitchen, take care of the volunteers that are at the admission doors for us, that take care of the parking for the crafters and the customers that come in. Almost too numerous to mention. I mean,
yeah.
It's just, I'm here to speak for the fair, but we are a very small part of it because we have so many other people that help pull this event off for us.
Well, and that's actually great to hear because, it's no surprise that the program is so successful. And no matter if it's this program or theater, there's so much great things happening at the school district. But to hear that, there's such a great support system for this, too, is really exciting. And it has to be exciting for you, too, to be, musicians at the school district and know that you do have this support. Kind of? And on top of that, also, can we break down, and why don't we do this? Why don't we break down the fair and what we can expect on the 2nd and the 3rd, and then I'll start asking my fun questions.
Okay. Well, on Saturday the 2nd, we're open from 9 to 4, and admission is $3 per person. Kids under 12 are free both days. Sunday, it runs from 10 to 3. Admission is $2 for that day. And breakfast and lunch is being served both days. Know that the admissions is another way to support A.B.O.B. A.B.O.B makes money off of this event, not only from the admissions and from the concession sales, the breakfast and lunches, but the sales that you have that people purchase, they go to the crafters. The crafters simply rent space from us for the day. So we don't make any money from the sales. So, we ask that the community come out and support the crafters that come out, because as I've learned over the years working with these crafters, this is their business.
Yeah.
It's not simply a hobby. It's really their business, their livelihood. So it's not great that the community comes out and supports these crafters.
Well, and it's actually great insight on that. I didn't realize you didn't take a commission off the sale. It was just,
Right.
You just rent the space out. And that's really a great incentive for any vendor or crafter out there, because so many times, I've talked to folks that go, well, we used to do these events, but after the commissions, we're losing money, on the deal. So that's really cool that's a great incentive for everybody.
Right.
On top of that, you've been around the A.B.O.B craft fair a time or two, I would imagine.
A couple times.
Is there a staple vendor that's always coming that you have to point people out to?
There's such a wide variety of
Yeah.
items. I mean, it's hard to pick out just one, and they evolve, they change over the years. But we have people that do recycled art, wooden benches, wooden art with lasers, a lot of jewelry. A lot of it, most of it, I think, is really Christmas themed.
Yeah.
So you'll find wreaths, you'll find snowmen, you'll find other decorations for Christmas. It's a great way to come out and get a customized gift. One other thing that I wanted to bring out is that this is truly a craft fair. Mm-hmm. We do ask that our crafters, and I'm very cautious about using that word, our crafters, not vendors, but our crafters, their products are at least 51% handmade. So they can purchase items, but then they have to work their magic with it to bring that item to life that they can sell. So it's truly a craft fair, and we try to maintain that.
So folks know that they're truly getting a unique piece. It's not
Absolutely.
mass-produced or something that's just getting retransmitted.
Right.
And Blake, how long have you been around the craft fair at this point in the game?
So this is only my 4th year at Alton. So 2020, we didn't have a craft fair.
Because of COVID.
Yeah, so my first year was actually 2021. Just getting thrown right into the crazy. It's such a fun weekend, and we have great student help there as well, and they make that weekend go by so smoothly and so quickly, and it's just a lot of fun to just stand and just watch people shop and all the smiles on the faces.
Absolutely. And before we take a quick break, one quick question for Joanna and Cass. Hey, what's your favorite part of the fair? Have you been a part of this yet? Is this your first time around?
I've been for the last 3 years.
Oh,
not
cool.
2020, but my favorite part is helping with all our friends. So we all get to hang out. We're volunteering and helping with the fair, but it's you just get to hang out with your favorite people from.
It becomes almost your guys' tradition.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really cool.
Yeah.
And what are your thoughts? Is there a part you like the best?
This is my 3rd year as well, and I'm there all day, every day. Set up and tear down of it too, and the relationship that we build with the crafters is really cool. There's this man named Pat that I visit every time. All of them, I know a lot of them by name now, and that's super cool.
Wow.
Tell them Pat's art.
Yeah, Pat does art of landscapes of, I think it's Africa, and he does big paintings of giraffes and stuff, and they're beautiful.
Very
Wow.
unique. Yeah. It's
Wow.
Very unique. Yeah.
That's actually my favorite type of artwork, or those type of drawings and paintings too. That's amazing. So why don't we do this? You guys have a moment to stick around?
Yeah,
I gotta pay a bill. 10:22 will come back. The 15th day of November rolls right around the corner after this in the heart of the 618.
Life's better when you're under our roof. That's because our expert agents will make you feel totally protected with the right auto and home coverage at the right price. Also, you can enjoy the dreams you've worked so hard to achieve. American Family Insurance.
You won't find a better health club than Nautilus Fitness Center. More cardio, more free weights and equipment, more classes, a swimming pool, and more. If you're serious about your health and want to make a change, then stop thinking about it and visit Nautilus Fitness Center on Industrial Drive in Alton. Don't fall for the hype you get from the other health clubs. Nautilus is the Riverbend's premier health club. Has been for years and will be for years to come. Get to Nautilus Fitness Center and get started on a healthier new you.
RiverBender Radio has built 3 great new stations just for you in the Riverbend. The Eagle, the Riverbend's classic rock station. The Bridge, hit music for the Riverbend. And The River, today's country, and all your favorites. Check them out today at RiverBender.com.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Once in a million years, we'll let it like a horizon. Louisiana, and you cried, but she's gone in your life. Knows no answer. And in your life knows no answer.
10:25, welcome back. Wednesday morning continues in downtown Alton, RiverBender.com. Full studio still. We're talking all things Alton Band Orchestra Builders 34th annual Olde Alton Craft Fair, one of the staple events really in the holiday season in the Riverbend. And Joanna Cass, take me through your musical careers here at Alton, and what instruments do you guys play?
I started in 4th grade playing in orchestra.
Really cool.
And then started band in 5th grade, and I've been involved in music since 4th grade up until now. So I play clarinet in our wind ensemble, and then I'm involved in symphonic orchestra, pit orchestra for the musicals, a little bit of everything.
Really cool. And has all that kind of helped gear you towards maybe a future in music, do you think?
Yeah, so for a long time, our program is really good at preparing you for if you want to go on in college, and I know a lot of kids with the really great teachers we have lead them into music education, which is a career that nobody, when you're younger, you don't think of going into music education because you're not around it. Mm-hmm. You can want to be a teacher, but how do you know? So being around really great music teachers makes you want to explore that. So we have a really great, I think 5 or 6 students went into music education last year just out of the group. So
that's awesome. I mean, that's a really good testament too to what you're receiving at Alton School District.
Yeah.
Really cool. And Cass, take me through your background a little bit.
Yeah, I started with orchestra playing viola in 4th grade, and then ever since then I've been steady with it. I think I'm in pretty much every orchestra group that the high school offers. There is no stopping, but that's all to prepare for hopefully a music minor is what we're shooting for.
Really cool. And take me through the different because I didn't realize there's so many components to this with game stuff and then being in the musicals and all the different ensembles. Take me through the different groups that you guys have, if it's okay.
Yeah, so orchestra has at the high school we've got concert orchestra, which is everyone, and then we've got symphonic, which is an audition only. That's our more advanced orchestra. Chamber strings plays weddings and different gigs, and then pit orchestra that does live music for the musicals.
Really cool. I didn't know about the weddings and gigs thing. That's fantastic. When did that? Has that always been around?
I don't know, Blake. Do you know how long it's been?
I am not
It's been a long
I'm
time.
not sure.
That is awesome, though. Like that is actually really cool.
We have teachers that have gotten married with them playing, so it's got to be like.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's awesome. Really cool. And then circling back to the 2-day craft fair, is there a date or time that you guys kind of have figured out as the the rush hour, if you will, of the craft fair? Is it pretty consistent all weekend?
Saturday's our biggest day.
Is it?
Yeah, it's pretty much start to finish. On Saturday is our biggest day. Sunday with church attendance and everything like that, it sort of revs up maybe around the 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock hour, but that time if you don't get there Saturday, a lot of the inventory is already gone. I mean, these crafters don't take overnight to. We have some that'll go back Saturday night and replenish their supply, but very few. It takes a little bit more time to restock their inventory.
How easy is it for you to retain the crafters? Because I only imagine with something like this where there's different portions of the community coming, they're calling you the next day going, we'll see you next year.
Well, we start taking contracts for the 2024 show at this show.
Oh, wow.
So we'll be in the office accepting those contracts. One of the incentives, if a crafter really likes their space, and everybody wants the cafeteria space.
Yep.
And that goes out first, and those people usually sign up the day of the event, but for the following year. But if you like your space, you have until May 31st, June 1st to get your contract in to reserve the same spot, and then after that we just start filling in holes here and there that we have with new crafters.
That's really cool. It seems like it's such a streamlined process because year after year it just seems like it keeps coming quicker and quicker and just coming together really nicely.
Yeah. So there's a little work throughout the year, but we start in probably July putting names and spots and everything and getting all that ready. But now we're really into the crunch time. So
absolutely. And Blake, I asked the girls about their musical career. Let me ask you about yours real quick. How many different instruments do you play, sir?
Oh man, I can play them all. Not very well. Saxophone is what I would call my primary. But yeah, I started band in Highland High School in Highland School District, and started on saxophone in 5th grade. And I've been playing ever since. I graduated from Eastern Illinois University with my bachelor's in music education. But yeah, as a music major, you learn all of them, so you can teach all of them. So I would say I can play everything but saxophone at about a 5th, 6th grade level.
How'd you find your way to Alton?
So I actually knew the previous band director, Alyssa Overman.
Mm-hmm.
Her and I actually chaperoned a trip in Europe together. So that's where her and I kind of met and talked and just talked more after that. And then she spread her wings over to Clayton. She teaches over in Clayton now. And she reached out to me and said, hey, I think that you'd be a really great fit here. Would love to see you interview. So I interviewed, and the rest is history.
That's awesome. Well, and take me through the program as a whole. It just your background being in Highland, going to Eastern Illinois. What makes Alton's program stick out over everyone else's?
So Alton is really special. So obviously with A.B.O.B, we get a lot of great support there. But even from the school district in general, like everything that I have inquired about or asked for, they have been really well receptive of, whether it's helping us purchase a new drum line, purchase new uniforms when that time comes, purchase new instruments, everything under the sun that I've asked for. They've been super supportive of. If you see our trailers rolling through town, they wrapped those for us. That was school district. So very, very thankful of the support we get from there. But overall, Alton stands above the rest. We have a really great family and community support. Like I said, we have really excellent, hardworking students that make the job worth coming to every day, day in and day out. And yeah, just having an orchestra program in general is not very common in this part of the state. Edwardsville has one, and Alton has one. Aside from that, a lot of the other orchestra programs are going to be up north, or maybe even some down south near Carbondale. Wow. But as far as like the Metro East, like it's really, really special that we have the thriving orchestra program that we do. So we're really grateful to have Laura Plummer as the orchestra director, and she does a great job with our orchestra program. So
I didn't realize that about orchestra programs. That's actually really fascinating.
Yeah.
Wow. And Dave, I didn't ask you, what instrument did you play?
Well, I started out playing the violin in 4th grade. We quickly gave that up when I was in 5th grade and started on the clarinet and continued through clarinet through high school. Was part of the concert and symphonic bands, a little bit different structure way back when. And so did that. still have close friends through the band program to this day, and so it's been a unique program for many years. I mean, I can remember back in the day when I was in junior high and high school selling oranges and grapefruits for A.B.O.B.
Wow.
And we'd ship them in from Florida and get cases of oranges and grapefruits, and just like everything else, parents go out and sell it for the kids. I mean, the kids make a sale once in a while, but I can remember my father going out and selling oranges and grapefruits for A.B.O.B. and doing that, but candy bars and stuff like that. So it's been a near and dear to my heart for many, many years. So.
Absolutely. And then, girls, circling back to you, and throughout high school, is there one performance, is there one piece of music that you girls performed that kind of sticks with you and is kind of one of those notches in the belt that you have?
I think any of the rep that when we went to IMEC last year, which was a big thing for Alton because we hadn't been in ever.
Wow. That is seriously first time?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So making it was a super big award for us, and any of that rep, I'll never forget that concert because it was crazy being up there with all the musicians that I'd played with for so long, and it's everything kind of came together.
Absolutely. And Katz, what about you?
Yeah, Fantasia on a Theme by Thomas Tallis. I don't think I will ever forget. We played it at U of I. It was the first time in I think 20 years that Plummer said that she had the right group for it, and it's probably the last time that she'll ever play that group with an orchestra.
Really?
I think it's
wow.
being retired as she retires until we have a new director. And that one was just incredible. I will never forget any of the solos or anything.
That's a heck of a compliment too. I mean, that really is a testament to your group's talent. I think for sure. And then circling back just to the group overall, what are your girls' thoughts about how everyone gets together? Because it seems like it's a really nice camaraderie that everyone shares, regardless of grade level or skill level. Everyone comes together to be a part of something that's really cool.
I think definitely our marching band is a big thing where everybody, because you start over summer, so the freshmen, it's really, you go into school with 100 friends already, so it's not as scary for them. But then just in general, everybody is pretty tight-knit, it's a little family.
Absolutely. And Cass, what are your thoughts? Same kind of thing?
It absolutely is a family. I think even between band and orchestra, there's a lot of friends. We spend so much time together in rehearsals and stuff, even not being in band. Those are our friends. It
kind of seems like it makes, learning the pieces of music so much more enjoyable, too. And, because you're learning together with the group and enjoying the moments instead of going, God dang it, CJ, you missed that note 45 times now. Just throw it in the garbage, But this is just really cool. And I think this craft fair really does summarize, the camaraderie that the program as a whole shares from A.B.O.B all the way down to its participants as well. And with that being said, Dave, if you could, break down this event for us one last time. I told you 15 minutes, 25 minutes later, here we are, but I've enjoyed every moment of this. This is really cool.
Well, again, it's December 2nd and 3rd. December 2nd on Saturday, we run from 9 to 4. On Sunday, on the 3rd, we run from 10 to 3. Admission on Saturday is $3, Sunday at $2. We do have breakfast and lunch available on site. So come on out. Start your Christmas season if you haven't started already, but it's a great way to start, great way to be a part of the community and start off the Christmas season.
Absolutely. And Blake, before we say goodbye, is there anything coming down the pipeline, tryouts for next year or anything like that we could fill anybody in on?
I will plug that we have our Christmas concert, which we share with Alton Middle School. That is on December 12th at the high school in the gym. That's at 7 p.m. on December 12th.
December 12th.
Other than that, we're just plugging away. So
one Thursday.
You have one Thursday?
No, we had one yesterday.
You had one yesterday. Okay.
Oh.
Tuesday. I had it.
You're good.
Okay.
It was the 14th.
All right. So, sorry, the orchestra concert was yesterday. So.
Did it turn out well?
It did.
Good.
Really good? What'd you perform?
It went really well. I was in all of the groups. All of the pieces. Symphonic, because that's my main, that's what we focus on. We played... oh my gosh, what did we play? It just leaves my brain the second that you ask. Concerto Grosso. We played our senior piece that the symphonic seniors play every year, and then we played the Carmen Suite.
Really cool. Well, this is just exciting. Oh,
let me plug www.abob.net.
Oh, please do. Yeah, absolutely.
If the community is looking for a nice evening out, I know the calendar's on there for their upcoming concerts. for all grade levels, I believe, Blake. So it's simply ABOB.net, NET. And if anybody wants to find out what's going on and wants to have a nice, enjoyable evening, check that calendar out and come out and enjoy the kids. They really are a fantastic group year over year.
100%, 100%. And this has been really enjoyable. I've loved this. This has been a great conversation. 10:37 is the time, but before I say goodbye for now and take a break, coming up Saturday, December the 2nd, I do get paid for this. Saturday, December the 2nd from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. and then on Sunday, December the 3rd from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. That is the Olde Alton Arts and Crafts Fair, the 34th edition of it, and I'm really looking forward to it. You can visit ABOB.net to follow along at home and mark your calendars for the 12th of December for the Alton High School gym, that Christmas concert. Enjoy the rest of your day, and it's going to be beautiful out there, so go outside and have some fun after school. We'll take a quick one. Daily Show comes back to you next.